In this training video, we're going to cover how to remove a ticket should you need to remove a ticket. A scenario where this could happen is perhaps you have a group of people seated together and they've all requested individual tickets at the beginning of the evening. And then at the conclusion of the evening, there is one generous customer who decides that they would like everybody's items put on their own tab, in which case you would need to remove all of the tickets and add all of their items to that one individual's ticket. So let's take a look at this. You can press F4 for a quick access to your sales tape, or you can select sales tape in the top left. Okay, in this scenario, we have 4 tickets open for people seated at table 10 together. Originally, these people requested all individual tickets, and so you put that into the system as such, and they've been drinking throughout the night, eating throughout the night, and now they're ready to check out. And Mr. Ron and Deanna Ross decided they wanted to pay for everybody's items at that table. So what you need to do is learn how to remove these tickets. To remove the ticket, what you're going to do is open the ticket. And this is Mark and Marla Allreds. Take note of what they had because you will need to add that to Mr. Ross's ticket. A real simple way to make sure that you don't forget what they had is by suspending the ticket and keeping this checkbox print ticket and selecting OK. A receipt of the current ticket, a list of items will be listed on that receipt. So you can print the tickets for each of the individual tabs and have a written record of what those guests had so far in their night at Lone Star. Okay, so then once you've printed all of the tickets, Mark and Marla Allred's ticket that you will be removing, Tommy and Dixie Williams' ticket that you will be removing, and Mike and Joyce Allen's ticket that you will be removing. You print all their tickets and then you're going to go in and remove them. To go in and remove them, open the ticket by double-clicking on the ticket, and simply for each item on that ticket, change the value to 0, and then click somewhere out in space that is not hovered over text, and that item will be removed from the ticket. Do that for all of the items on the ticket, and once you have removed all items that are on the ticket, if you press suspend or F4 to access the sales tape, that ticket is now removed. I'm going to show you 2 more times. We'll go into Tommy and Dixie Williams. They had a bottle of Drinking Buddy. So I'm going to 0 out that ticket. Notice that before I zeroed it out, you have the option to suspend the ticket so that you can reopen it and add more items to the ticket. When I 0 out the item and there are no other items, you don't have the option to suspend this ticket because there is nothing on this ticket. You just go to the sales tape, and when you go to the sales tape, because there was nothing on that ticket, it just gets removed. Again, we'll do Mike and Joyce Allen. 3 glasses of Coulee Bay Winery blackberry wine. We 0 it out and press, that time I pressed enter rather than selecting out in space. There's multiple options, and pressing F4 for the quick access to my sales tape. And you can see all 3 of those tickets are removed. And next, I would want to go into Ron and Deanna Ross's ticket, and I'm going to want to add back the items that Tommy and Dixie, Mike and Joyce Allen, and Mark and Marla Allred had. So I had already printed their tickets so that I wouldn't forget what was currently running on their tab. So we had a bottle of Drinking Buddy for Tommy and Dixie Williams. We had 3 glasses of Coulee Bay Blackberry for Mike and Joyce Allen. And we had 2 glasses of Dante Cab. And 1 glass of Copperhead Red. For Mark and Marla Allred. Now that you've got everybody's items into one consolidated ticket, Mr. Ross is ready to close his tab. So you would go ahead and keep this check mark on print ticket. I just pressed F4 to suspend the sale, and when I have the check mark on print ticket, select OK. It will print a ticket that I can then present to Mr. Ross and allow him to give us a tip, and then we can close the sale. That is it for removing tickets that have already been opened. This is something that you probably will use pretty frequently as the dynamics change with people's tickets throughout the evening. It's kind of a common thing that happens. Thank you.